It's opening weekend. Finally. Shh, everyone's sleeping. It's like, I don't know, 3:25 or so now. I'm a little bit late. I wanted to leave at about 3. Because, you know, you get all the yahoos coming out this weekend. The woods are going to be a mess. It's going to be like rush hour out there. And I'll tell you, it always just takes forever to find all your gear from 9 months ago. It's been a disaster all night. I can't find my GoPro remote. Well, so much for the GoPro today. But I'm getting all my stuff together. I already got the car packed with most of it. And I'm just going to grab my clothes and throw them in the car. We gotta go, we gotta go. I feel like having a nice omelet and coffee, but who's got time for that? Problem with these granola bars, ooh, those bags make a lot of noise. That's gonna stink. Oh, we gotta make this light. I'm not gonna make it. Shoot. On Long Island, it's a rush to get out there because you have to get to the parking spot. If you miss the spot, you can't hunt there. So, and I'm like 99% sure that this first spot I'm going is going to be filled up just because it's a popular spot. And guys, like, unfortunately will like sleep overnight there, but that's kind of illegal to do. Now, I haven't worn these hunting clothes. They've been in my shed for the last 9 months, you know, in like a dank, nasty shed. So these clothes kind of stink. It's pretty funny. And when you're hunting, you don't want any smell. So fortunately, I'm thinking it might actually be a good cover scent because deer are used to those kind of dank smells, and it might actually hide my human scent. We'll see if it works or if it's a total disaster. We'll find out today. I think it might be open. Holy crap, it's open! Oh no, it's not. Son of a... That sucks. We gotta go. I got my new Lone Wolf custom gear tree stand, so it's gonna be the first time that I'm using that today. Really excited to try that out. I wish I had time to throw it on a tree prior, but I didn't. But I mean, how hard could it be, right? Famous last words. Another 10 minutes to go here. Every minute that goes by is just torture. Oh man, the thought of someone else getting this spot kills me. All right, coming up on spot number 2 here. I got it. I got this spot, thank God. Woo. I'm in such shock that I got this spot that I gotta double check the rule book and make sure that it is actually archery hunting starting October 1st. Because it's almost too good to be true. I hung a camera here. I didn't have any big bucks, but I had a lot of doe activity. And today, really, I'm just looking to break the ice with a nice doe. 5 minutes after I got here, another truck pulled up. 5 minutes made the difference. And I got a big branch right in my way. I don't know how I didn't see this branch when scouting. Hey, at least I saw a couple deer for my first sit of the season. I'm pretty happy with that. I got a buck making a rub out there. Now I can't see the buck, but I see the tree moving. He's beating it up pretty good. Round two. This is my trick. When the wind's screwing me up and there's no deer around, this is what I do. Well, that's going to be a wrap for my first deer hunt for 2020. Felt great to get out in the woods again. It was a beautiful day, but the wind was just swirling everywhere. It made it really hard to hunt. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we'll have better luck. back at it this morning. I made a last-minute call to try this area because of the wind direction this morning. Usually I hunt this later in the season, and I have had success here, but I've never hunted the specific tree that we're going to today. And hopefully I could even get up in that tree. I just saw it from a distance at one point and thought, oh, that might work. But we are in a pinch point between a couple houses, and there's a grassy field behind us, which is private, or not private, but there's no hunting in the grassy field. But the deer use that field to bed during the day, so I think they're going to filter past me to get over to that field, and hopefully we get some action. Crap, two nice does just snuck in right behind me here. They came around through this wood line over here, and they were standing right there, like 25 yards, but I couldn't move. Actually, it would be a great shot back that direction, but there was nothing I could do. She was already alerted. I couldn't stand up. I had my bow hanging up. I didn't have the camera on. And they ran around, and actually I could have had a shot here like 25 yards, but it was through some leaves and stuff. I wouldn't have had it on video, so it didn't work out. They started blowing at me and ran off. It was funny, I got the shakes from it just from seeing those deer. I didn't even send an arrow, but the excitement of just seeing them right behind me was enough to get me going. I mean, don't they know they're supposed to come in front of the hunter? That is so frustrating. This is my fourth sit coming up tonight. Tonight I'm going to be sitting right alongside a wetland. It's kind of a pinch point, and I think the deer might actually cross the wetland at this location. I just hope the wind is consistent, and if so, we should be in good shape. I want some action, baby, this evening. Sit number 4. Sit number 4. I'm not very high, and I'm pretty close to the trail, but I have really good cover in this tree, so I think I'll be all right. There was a doe pretty much right under the tree, bedded, when I walked in, and sure enough, she ran down the trail that I think they're all going to come from, so that kind of stunk. But I'm in just a thick little woodland on here, right on the edge of this marsh. Little maple tree. See, lots of cover, but I do have some shooting lanes, and there's the wetland right over there. Last year there was a great trail coming right through the phragmite of the wetland there. Really nice wide trail. And this year I don't really see it. The phragmites have grown over, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that they're still going to cross here. My heart was pumping out of my chest just about over here, but I needed her to turn broadside and look away before I could shoot. So I was just waiting for her to turn broadside, but she kept inching her way towards me, looking in my general direction, so I couldn't move. I was frozen there. And then the closer she was coming towards me, the more I was concerned that she was going to get out of the frame of my camera. I couldn't see my viewfinder, so I didn't know if she was in frame or not anymore. So I had to wait for her to look away before I could reach down. Finally able to reach down just about here, adjust the camera angle, but then I couldn't get the release back on the D-loop again. The D-loop was twisted. Oh, it was so frustrating. I missed a shot opportunity right here when she was looking away. Finally, as she turns, she gives me the opportunity I was looking for. hope so, I hope so. I still hear her. She was so close. I thought she was gonna wind me. She was getting ready to take off. You can tell she got a little whiff. She was 5 yards. She might have crashed right there. I think my arrow broke off. I saw the arrow, part of it come out. I was a little high, but I think I definitely got the opposite shoulder at least. Or one shoulder, I don't know. I don't know what I got. Oh my gosh, thank you, God. Scouting pays off. I hope I get her, though. I hope I get her. I hope I got good penetration. I mean, I have 565 grains on arrow. I should have blasted through her. But I must have hit in the shoulder. But she's got to go down. She's got to go down. Man, the little release trigger was all twisted around. And the D-loop was pressed all the way around this way for some reason. I was having the hardest time getting it hooked on. I'm like, come on, get it on, get it on. And I could not get it on. Oh my gosh, I had to like force it. And it was a little bit awkward being so close. Oh. First that little one came and I was like, it's a little too small. I don't really want to shoot a little one. And then I was so happy that that big one was following it. It was a nice big doe. She had some weird thing going on her cheek, a little injury or something. But I was so happy that it was a big doe. I replayed the footage. I think she must have crashed, but I'm a little concerned because there's some water in this marsh. And she definitely went in those reeds. I heard the reeds all breaking. And I'm just a little afraid that she went into the water. And, you know, I just hope, God, please don't let her go in the water. I want to take up the blood trail before it gets any darker on me. Actually, I was trying to climb down a lot earlier, but I had deer all around me. I had 3 bucks around me, and I don't know how they didn't wind me, because they were on all sides of me. All right, let's see. I hit that girl right here somewhere. So here's the arrow. It's more than halfway inside her, and that's pretty good. The fletching did not go in, that's why there's not really a whole lot of blood on the fletching, just a little bit there. Definitely blood on the front there, but there is not one drop of blood yet. That was my concern. So we're going to take up this trail, see what we find. Now, what kills me, I haven't found any blood. I heard a lot of crashing, and you'd think you'd see a little blood on these fronds, but it's not easy. And this is just a maze in here, so I mean, even though wasn't far, but she could be anywhere. I didn't see any blood on the ground, so now I'm looking to see if there's any spot she might have entered here. And I crashed through. Well, I went back to the car because I have no reception here to see if any of my buddies know anyone who has a tracking dog around here. No luck with that, so I came back out. It's like 1,000 yards from the car, so it's quite a hike. just picked up a little teeny bit of blood, just a teeny bit, right there on the log. I'm probably, I don't know, it's hard to tell in the dark, probably 35 or 40 yards from the tree. So I'm hoping maybe I can keep inching along, and, you know, I'm praying for a miracle here. God, please help me out. Really like to get this one. So the blood trail ended a while ago. Can't see where I'm going with the light in my eyes. Blood trail ended a while ago. So I've just been searching the edge of these reeds. I've been going up and down. I have no idea where she went. And sure enough, I just found, I was like in 10 yards in the reeds, just whacking through. And I found a little blood on a trail that goes through the reeds. So I'm about to go follow it. I just wanted to mark where the start of the trail was. And there's a little creek there. So I'm a little concerned if she went across the creek, it's game over, but let's take a look. Now I don't know if the crashing I heard was just her running across the reeds, or if she actually expired in there. But boy, that's a great sign. Thank you, Lord. All right, there's my knock. I just marked it so I know where this trail in the reeds goes. And there's nothing anywhere on the ground here, nothing on the reeds. You'd think it would be all over the reeds. Nothing. Somewhere here. Somewhere in here. So up there. There's a drop of blood. Now it's getting really mushy in here, but at least I know I'm on the right track. I am now in the creek, and I was hoping to find her dead right here, but it looks like she might have crossed the creek. I can't believe it. Well, I crossed the creek, and I'm feeling kind of hopeless now. I'm just like in the middle of all this phragmite on all sides. No sign anywhere, and I think that's going to be about it. At least I gave it a good shot. Don't know what happened there. Well, if there's a lesson to be learned here, it's at the time of the shot, despite everything else going on, the camera, the deer ready to jump and everything else, you gotta relax, take your time, and aim for that vital point. Catch you guys next time.